Welcome to How to Set Up a GoucherLearn Gradebook for a Weighted Grading Scheme. This screenshot shows you what a weighted grading scheme looks like. It is not just a matter of adding points together, but points earned are worth a percentage of the final course score. In most cases with weighted grading schemes, some things like quizzes and homework, in this example, are added together and then weighted. For these items, we are going to create categories so we can take all 3 quizzes and all 4 homework assignments, add them together, and then use the weighted percentage to make them worth more or less for the final grade. Let me show you how to do this in GoucherLearn. So I have a pretend course called Grading, and I'm going to switch over to Grades here in the administration panel, and I'm going to go to the tab that says Setup. The very first thing I'm going to change is where it says Simple Weighted Mean of Grades. And I'm going to do that by editing my course name. So here it says Grading Demo, that's my course name. I'm going to come over here and edit the settings. This changes the setting for the entire course. I'm going to change it from Simple Weighted to Weighted. Come down and hit Save. And now it says Weighted Mean of Grades, but I also now have a new column called Weights. Weights can apply to categories or grade items. Grade items are things like the final exam or participation or presentation in our example that are only one item, but quizzes and homework need to be in a category. So let me set up my quizzes first. I'm going to add a category. The category is going to be quizzes. I don't need to change anything inside of this. I simply have to create it. It's really like a folder. Now when I add a grade item, I need to add quiz number 1 to that category. So we have quiz number 1. It's worth 50 points. And I want it to go into my quizzes category. I save my changes. Now I notice quiz number 1. See how everything here is indented? This is the name of the category. This is what's inside the category. This is the total of all the quizzes. And here's my weight. I'm going to change the weight of the entire category to 30%. Now I can do 0.3 or I can do 30. As long as I'm consistent along the whole column, it will work correctly. I do not ever change this course total. That's 100%. So if a student earns 90%, this will say 90. So I'm going to save my changes. Now I'm going to add another quiz number 2. Now this time I'm going to forget to put it in the category. I'll show you how to fix that. So 50%, 50 points, and I'm going to forget to change this category. So I'm just going to hit Save. I'm going to see that it's not indented correctly. It needs to be underneath quiz number 1. So to move it, click and let go. Don't drag. Click and let go. And see, now it's underneath quiz number 2. So I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to continue and fill out all of the quizzes. And I'm going to create a new category for my homework. And then I'm going to add 4 grade items to my homework category. And then I'll come back. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back and I've added a homework category and added 4 homework assignments inside of there, 20% of the final grade. I added a grade item for presentation. How did I do that? Hit Add Grade Item. This one is going to be Final Exam. I'm going to hit Save Changes. That's all you have to do. And now here it is. That is also worth 20%, so I'll save that change. And add 1 more grade item. This one is going to be for participation. This time it's only going to be worth 10%, so I just simply save the changes, come down, find it, and change it to 10. Now my weights can add up to more or less than 100, but it's confusing to students. So good design is that all these weights add up to 100%, and they do. So now I want to grade, and normally when you click on grades, you come into this view here, turn editing on, and if students get 100% of their quizzes, so that's 50 points each for each quiz, but it's only worth 30% of the final grade. Right now it's going to say it's 100%, and that's because it skips these null values. These values are being skipped. It's a rolling total, and they have earned 100% of everything that's been scored. But if all of these are 0 and quizzes are worth only 30% of the final grade, then they can only earn a total score of 30. Because they've earned zeros on everything else. So let's see what happens when I grade. My score is 30. Zeros for everything but quizzes, 100% on the quizzes, or 30% of the final grade. Ta-da! So that's it. Thank you very much for watching.